folks, it's me Rena from Snacks Crochet, and today's video, I'm going to Seattle. I'm actually about to leave for my trip in like 3 hours because I have an evening flight, but I wanted to use this vlog as a means of me kind of recording me just going to Seattle. I've actually never been, so I'm really excited. I will say this is going to be more of like a chill vlog rather than like yarning adventure vlog. We're mainly going to my fiance's friend's wedding, and I've met the guy once, so it will be interesting because I am the plus one. And you know how like sometimes you go to a wedding and you don't really know anybody? I'm gonna be in that awkward position, so wish me luck with that. But Seattle's fun, so I'm excited. I will say things are a little chaotic in my life personally. After I get back from Seattle, I have a work trip, and then after that work trip, I'm moving. So fun times. I have a couple planned for Seattle. Obviously, we are there for the wedding, but outside of that, because we're going to be staying there just a tad longer than the wedding. Fun fact, as I film this right now, it's my birthday. We're flying in Thursday evening. We have like Friday to do stuff, and then Saturday evening is the wedding, and then Sunday we leave. I signed us up for a walking food tour at Pike's Place, which I'm really looking forward to. And that's the only thing we have planned. I personally don't care for touristy things. My fiance doesn't really either. And honestly, the only thing I like to do when I travel is eat food. And Pike's Place is literally like the place to go. So I like walking food tour Pike's Place. Sounds good to me. I did do some preliminary research online that there are 2 yarn stores in Pike's Place. I don't know if I'll be able to stop by them, but if I do, I'd like to, check it out. And yeah, but because this is a crochet yarning channel, I have a project to bring on the plane. I have this shawl I'm working on with the Caron Cloud Cake Perfect Phasing. This yarn's kind of mid, honestly. It's not my favorite. Like, it's pretty, it's very soft, but like working with it is not the funnest experience, but that's beside the point. But I have my plane project. I was very lucky to find a direct flight from Pittsburgh to Seattle because Pittsburgh is not a hub airport and does not have a lot of direct flights. So finding that was a stroke of good luck, in my opinion. Future clips will just be of me chilling in Seattle. So come along with me as I vlog my vacation. I haven't been on a true vacation in a while, so I'd like a vacation. I'm in the hotel room in Seattle. We got in around like 9:30 Seattle time, which when you do the time zone conversion is like 1 a.m. Eastern, so we were incredibly tired. But I got a lot of crocheting done on the plane for my shawl, which is looking quite nice. We're gonna go walk over to a cafe that's like kind of close to our hotel, and then we're gonna go over to Pike's Place for our walking food tour, so I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, sure. One for the tour! One for the tour!
A little bit of an update. We had our food tour. We almost got isekai because a truck almost hit us, which was fun. But other than that, was nice. After the food tour, we stopped by a yarn store, which was right by our meeting place, and I was able to get some yarn. It's a place called So Much Yarn, and I got a skein of this worsted weight hand-dyed yarn at the store. It came with a free little stitch marker right here. I got it picked up because at the store I saw that they made a crochet hat as a sample, and I was like, ooh, that looks nice. I want to make that, and I think that'd be a good plain project to work on after I finish my shawl, if I finish my shawl, so I'll have that. And now it's like a couple hours before we gotta head out for the wedding, so I'm gonna go get ready, change, shower, and we'll be going to the wedding. I feel very fancy.
Yeah.
Made some last minute purchases from Nordstrom Rack for some last minute accessories, including this shawl, these bracelets, and this purse. So that way I can carry my stuff. Ooh, and this, how's this look? This looks pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you done now? Okay. Hey folks, so I'm not entirely sure how I want to organize this vlog, but as I'm filming this, I have left Seattle and I am at the hotel of my work trip now. So I'm probably going to end the vlog here. I will say I haven't exactly figured out how to share some of the video footage that I took at my time in Seattle. I tried to avoid like filming my fiance because he is not comfortable being on camera. But the thing is that I was with my fiance the entire time, and we were also at a wedding, and I tried to kind of want to protect the privacy of people who I don't really know that well. We went to dinner after hanging out in the hotel for a couple hours, and I got super ill from something I ate at dinner, which was not fun and was very unfortunate, but that is what it is. The next day though, it was fine. We ended up meeting up some of my fiance's friends at Din Tai Fung, which is like a really popular, like famous Chinese restaurant. Like it's kind of dim sum, kind of not, and we got a lot of food. It was great. I shamelessly ordered myself some beef tendon noodle soup, and that was exactly what I needed because oh boy, I was still feeling a little bad from the previous night. But Din Tai Fung was good. There were vegetables, there was soup. I was pretty happy. It was a good time. I will say, Din Tai Fung is good. And it's one of those things I do recommend people go. But it's not like a, oh, you have to go type of restaurant. I think it's just fine. Afterward, we went and got ice cream at a place near Pike Place where they had interesting flavors. and that was really cool. I ended up getting like a huckleberry, like oat porcini ice cream, which was a very interesting combination, and it was really good. So I'm down for that. I did end up dragging my fiance to Nordstrom Rack to get some last minute accessories for my dress because the weather in Seattle was fantastic. I had a sneaking suspicion it would get really chilly wherever we went for the wedding. So I dragged him to find like a last minute shawl as well as a last minute bag so that way I could carry all my stuff and still match. The shawl I ended up getting, I got some accessories, like it really tied the look together, which is great. I will say the dress, it looks good. However, all the rhinestones were just falling off constantly. We would get into the Uber and the seat where I'd sit would be covered in rhinestones. I'm like, oh my God. And I had to like brush it off the seat. I felt really bad. But yeah, the rhinestones were everywhere. It was still fine, all things considered. That dress looks great, but rhinestones everywhere. Do I regret making my dress that way? Only slightly, but it still looks good. I don't think it will be my default guest dress anymore, but it definitely is a dress. Maybe in a future video, I'll think about making a wedding guest dress for future weddings. I will say, leaving Seattle made me feel a little sad because I wish we could have stayed there for a little longer. Especially since we flew out the morning after the wedding. On my end, it extra sucks because I have to go to work immediately. On my fiance's end, it also sucks because he has to go home and help pack up our apartment. It would have sucked regardless anyway, but especially after the amount of alcohol I consumed, I low-key should have taken a later flight out because that was a lot. But yeah, that's kind of how my trip in Seattle went. In terms of yarning updates, I got a decent amount of progress on the shawl I brought with me. This was my plane project. I essentially started this on the plane there and worked on it a little bit in between like chill periods and, you know, plane time. Again, I don't really know how I'm going to organize the footage for this video. It might be a little all over the place. Seattle was really fun. I wish I stayed there longer. I was looking forward to this in general because this is actually my very first time going to Seattle. So I had a fun time. Where we stayed was great. The food was fantastic. Also, I know, like everyone was telling me that coffee is a big deal in Seattle. And to be fair, like Starbucks started in Seattle. So, but like obviously everyone in Seattle hates Starbucks. So it's kind of like I mean, is it really kind of thing? Every single local cafe that I went to for my morning coffee, fantastic. It was amazing. Even the hotel we stayed at had like cold brew available in the lobby. And that was good too. Every single latte I got in Seattle was fantastic. Guess I didn't really conceptualize that it was such a big deal. Mainly because everyone has a cafe these days and my taste buds are not refined enough to appreciate high quality coffee beans. I like my drip coffee, but I will say all of the lattes in Seattle I had were amazing. I had a better time at the wedding than I anticipated having. Mainly because I was the awkward plus one. I didn't really know how to structure these vlogs. I haven't necessarily finessed it yet, right? Because I need to find the balance of like actually enjoying the moment and also like getting content. I feel like it's a hard balance to do both. But with that, I'm going to conclude my video here. Thank you for watching if you made it this far, and I'll see you around next week. Bye!